straight and to the point, stop going. Stop jerking your shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because my experience with pornography, okay, I can't say the full word on here because you know, YouTube doesn't like that. But YouTube, you gotta understand, I'm speaking against this. OF, all that Twitter, like that stuff is not good, like at all. It is demonic. It kills you. It kills our generation because, bro, there's so much that go into to a screen to stuff that isn't real more than what y'all think. But I took some time back and I stopped doing it for a while. It was tough, I ain't gonna lie. And when I stopped doing it for a while, you notice when I go to sleep, I wake up, I'm springing up out of bed. I'm ready to do more things. I'm more active at work. I'm way better as a human. My conscience is way more clearer. Have y'all ever woke up and y'all brain just foggy? Y'all you can't think about nothing. That's porn. You eat this shit too much. You need to stop. Yo, what is up, you guys? Big for another video. In today's video, you already know what we're talking about. Everything I've said in the title is facts. Everything I've said in the thumbnail, facts, is demonic, bro. And I'm gonna really break down to you why it's really troubling to have such a horrible thing on the internet and so accessible. You know what I'm saying? If that's a word, you know what I'm saying? It's horrible. OF is terrible because why are you paying some stupid bitch or nigga? Why are you paying to see exclusive content that you could possibly just Google? You know, I got a Goodwill t-shirt. Fuck Goodwill. Fuck you. So just ignore, it's just a shirt, you know. As you can see, my album is almost done. These songs are on here. I'm leaking too much, you know what I'm saying? But that album is an R&B album. I got some stuff cooking up. I just kind of almost finished with that. Just letting y'all know. But basically, I used to think like that type of like content and all that funny. I used to think that stuff was funny. Yeah, porn. It's not funny, bro. Because it like you turn into a cuck. Y'all, I don't know if you can say that on YouTube, but let's think about this, y'all. And ladies too, because y'all got that shit too bad. Everybody, you know, it's a thing that everyone struggles with, okay? You're watching a boy clap a girl that you could never clap in your entire life existence. So you're a cuck. You're essentially watching another man, or vice versa, or whatever point you watch. Okay, I know things can get weird. I've seen some weird shit. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all boys and girls. I'm gonna keep it real. I've seen some shit. I wish I've never seen it. But just know, when you watching that, you turn it into a cuck. Everything that you see on there is unrealistic. The girls' bodies on there are unrealistic. The niggas' meats. Pause. Really, pause. I don't play like that. But there's stuff like that. That stuff's unrealistic. Okay, like I'm just telling you all because I know girls think niggas just carry around with slangs and hogs and logs in their pants. No, I don't. At least, like I'm gonna keep it 1,000, nigga. My shit is not a tree trunk. My shit is average, bust down rolly. You know, my shit is just normal. That probably was TMI. I'm just being real with y'all boys. And like when you watch that, and the reason why I say it's demonic, y'all, because categories like BDSM. And all that other stuff, bro. Think about that, bro. How do you come up with a fetish like that? Why do you get aroused from girls getting beat up on and vice versa, niggas getting beat? How do you come across such a deranged fetish? I don't care what king shame it. Y'all niggas just weird. Okay, this is how I know corn is bad. When you start, and this is some real shit right here. When you start stroking your shit or DJing your thing to videos you wouldn't do in real life, that's how you know it's demonic. Because now it's altering your brain functions and chemistry to like something that you wouldn't even do in real life. Y'all want to talk about all these disgusting, degenerate, all these people expressing their fetishes on the internet. I'm not talking about things I like personally, sexually with a woman, because that is my business and the woman's business, okay? So you won't get that type of personal. That's personal. That's not vulnerability. Because remember in the other video, I said vulnerability is invisibility. But there's a difference between personal and vulnerability. There's a difference. And if I went into detail what things I like to do to a girl in bed and walk you through it and all, bro, that's personal. That's stuff I should keep between me and the woman. You know what I'm saying? But A lot of y'all like to be vocal, which is not really a bad thing, because if you don't mind, then whatever. But a lot of y'all should be deranged. You wonder why you have no energy. You wonder why you just actually can't think. You can't focus because porn. That is the downfall of our society. Is porn. Bro, I will literally pull up side effects for y'all because y'all don't understand. I experienced this shit first, like in hand, because when you, oh my god, let me put up some side effects for y'all. Oh, here's another one. When you do that so much, vice versa, it don't matter what gender you are. When you do that shit so much, you start to make the opposite gender or whatever you into as an object. Bro, women are not flashlights or fleshlights. They're not that, and men, they're just not walking tree trunks and cucumbers and shit. Okay, that is not okay. When you start looking at people like they're objects, oh, you only lust over that. That's porn. Y'all don't, bro. I cracked the code, bro. That's what's wrong with Gen Z. Now I notice. Have you ever seen a super deranged dude doing some super weird things and girls? I seen a girl peeing on groceries and grocery stores. Y'all wonder why people are doing that. Man, that person, why are they doing that? Porn. Y'all don't understand. It roots all the way down to the most demonic thing on earth. The most accessible, easy thing is porn. It is single-handedly killing y'all. Because, oh, I'm trying to give a good example. Here's a quick one. A guy that's always lusting. The guys who's always, vice versa, it doesn't matter. The people that's committing sexual assault crimes, people who are committing those type of lewd, naked in public, all that, those are people who are deranged to, it all comes down to porn. Y'all don't understand. People that are so quick to just lust over a person, quick to just objectify them like they're an object, that's porn. That's not normal. You need to, bro, y'all don't, now I told you a lot of people like to make it seem like in this generation that everything is normal, everything is not normal, everything is not okay. When you thinking like that, you're altering your brain functions and chemistry. It's killing you. I don't care what you say, that shit lame, bro. Trust me, I used to think like a little kid too. I grew up, I understood it now. That shit is horrible, it's demonic. It's literally demonic, bro. You're turning into a cuck watching that. You're watching somebody clap a person that you would never even remotely even know. You're a cuck. Yeah, they might look good, dude. And you watching another, man, I ain't even gonna get into that. Cause I'm like, I'm being real with y'all. And if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, is cause take a break from it. Take a break from it. This is how I knew it was bad, bro. Take a break from it and then see how you start feeling. You start feeling better. You start moving different. You start salsa dancing. You start doing jumping jacks. You start doing bear crawls. You start playing football, sports. You start introducing yourself to hobbies that you didn't even know that you liked or that you're good at. Like, bro, I still got my headset on. I was finishing my album, so I just left it on. I don't care. I didn't even know. I'm literally reading this, bro. They say when you do that so much, bro, you get back pain. And then when the lack of focus, I said that, I touched on that one. The lack of focus, back pain, I did not know that. See what I'm saying? Oh, that's for the woman. Oh, that's for the woman. I mean, hey, same thing go for y'all. Stop twisting your bean, stop flicking it, stop DJing your shit like you DJ Premier. You're not. So you need to stop, seriously. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be lying if I say I still don't. But it's not as much, and I try not to do it, okay? Now, I'm gonna be real. Now, I still dabble in it. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. But sometimes you just gotta get one out. But I stop. But and if I ain't gonna lie, like I said, this is personal. But if I do, I don't watch. I try not to watch the bullshit, okay? I try not to watch the bullshit. Get one, you go. Because sometimes I be stressed out. I be stressed, and I don't got no woman, I don't got hoes right now, okay? So I can't just go out, and I don't even like being promiscuous. I don't even like being overly sexual and stimulated, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be out here just trying to just, you know, clap hoes, like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be like that. I don't even value myself that low to just be out here trying to sleep with any and every girl and not have standards or morals. So I don't do that. I don't recommend that, but if you do that, then give a fuck. But I don't personally do that, so I try to just get in, get it out. And they say benefits to doing that stuff. They said like you sleep better, you relieve built up stress, boost mood, you get relaxed, anxiety, reveals cramps. That must be for like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Oh, this for girls. Either way, I'm assuming that it applies to both. Which I know, like, the way girls do it, like, in the way they shit set up, I know this shit different. But I need to go to a man, bro, because I ain't gonna lie. When I do that, bro, I'll be lazy as fuck. I'll be relaxed. Nah, I don't want to do. No, I shouldn't feel like that, bro. I got shit to work on. I got shit to do. I got grown-up bills. I got shit to work on. I gotta go to work. I gotta, do all my things. And just know, when you watch it is demonic. It, like I said, it is demonic. I don't care what you say or anyone says, it is demonic. When you are doing that to things you wouldn't do in real life, it is getting bad. When you busting to things you wouldn't do in real life, it's gone too far. That's what me personally, my personal experience, you start doing it to stuff you ain't, I'm done, or I need to take a very long break, decompress, okay? And that's what I've been doing. I encourage everyone to do it because it is bad. Like OF and stuff, bro. I know, like, these other streamers and YouTubers be having OF girls, they be doing stuff. Bro, I will never promote OF in my life. I don't give a damn. You come on my stream, you're a regular girl. You had or not. You are a regular girl. If you come on my YouTube video stream, I don't care what it is, you gonna act like a regular girl. You ain't finna be promoting, you ain't finna be twerking your ass, you gonna sit your shit ass down, and we gonna make content. We ain't gonna do none of that OF dumb ass shit. Fuck OF. Fuck porn, fuck Pornhub, fuck all them sites. Fuck y'all. Y'all are ruining our generation. Why people commit more crimes in our word and committing all these sexual crimes is porn. Y'all are dumb, dog. If you don't think it draws back, people be like, oh, I don't know why people. It draws back to the ultimate bigger picture because they have a porn addiction and they are absolutely deranged. Y'all niggas, bro, like, I promise you. And with the corn, bro, you're so used to the instant gratification from just doing it. But I feel like when it's time to actually get down and do the actual act in real life, you're not even gonna be ready for it. You're gonna be thinking about the people you see on the screen doing things that normal people ain't doing, okay? Like that dominatrix whipping, doing all that. People aren't doing that, bro. And if you are, well, I already know what type of person you are, okay? And I'm not gonna judge, or well, I will. Just in my secret, in my own brain. And basically my experience from when I stopped doing it for like a while, bro, I was more moody. I ain't gonna lie, I had more of an attitude, but outside of that, bro, I felt alive. Like I felt like I just had ultimate energy that I never thought a human could have, especially when you're doing it for so long and so regularly. And you just have more energy, like you just have more things you willing to get done when you're sitting there and you doing that stupid shit. Physically, mentally, that's the problem. Look, but I guarantee if they did a study, bro, whoever science and whoever does studies, bro, study people who do them sexual crimes and be into that CP, bro, look up them and see if they had an addiction to, I bet 99% of them had an addiction to pornography. 1,000% they had. Yeah, I can guarantee, bro, and y'all be wondering why people act so actually insane. Cause what they did wrong. Simple. It make you shy, make you scared, timid like a little bitch. And trust me, I've noticed for experience again, make you like a little hoe. I stopped all that. That's done. Told you do. And then when I want to stop doing it, I just stop. No, I still dabble in it, but it's definitely nowhere near as much. You know what I'm saying? Meditation, praying to God. I do it all the time. I think that's all I gotta say for now. Shout out to, damn, I should have shouted you out in the beginning that you wanted me to talk about this, because I touched on it a little bit in, I forgot what video. I think it was the first video I did with the women. I think I touched on it a little bit. You wanted me to come back and talk about it, the addiction part about it, and I'm definitely down to do it because I advocate so against it. I used to think it was so funny, so cool. Oh boy. No, absolutely not. It's demonic. I'm trying to tell y'all. It does something to your brain. I just won't understand, bro, until you stop. And then when you stop doing it, come back to me. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. Hit the like button. Definitely subscribe if you are new. And I'm out.
Thanks for watching.
She just said pussy.